Had a really good time with it. And yeah, it turns out it's been out on Epic for a while, so we're gonna go through it. So anyways, good to be back, everybody. It's been a few days. Had to take care of some things and been real busy at work, but happy to say that I am officially on vacation until next Tuesday. So the plan is to stream Superliminal from start to finish tonight. I don't think it's that long of a game, so I don't know if this is going to be a super duper long stream or not. But we're going to play Superliminal from start to finish. And then tomorrow... Hey, Shadows, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Tomorrow we're going to start early because I'm off of work, so depending on what time we finish tonight, I'm hoping to kick off around noon. And we're going to continue our Final Fantasy series playthrough, and we're on Final Fantasy 4 right now, so planning on getting through that, playing a bunch tomorrow, doing long streams Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before I have an off day on Monday, so yeah, should be a lot of fun, but anyways, hope you all are doing well, hope you're all having a good week. I did start playing The Last of Us 2. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just kind of there. Kind of like how I felt about Last of Us 1, honestly. But that is all being recorded for the YouTube page. Now, if you're not following my YouTube just yet, no fear. No fear, but there's a link in the chat. Once we get to 100 subs, though, I'll be able to change it to youtube.com/whitelamapoo. So it won't be a random assortment of letters and numbers. It'll be really easy to learn. Anyways, I've got one part recorded. I haven't rendered it yet or sent it to YouTube. I'm wanting to get a few parts done so I can release like daily, maybe 3 or 4 days a week. And moving forward, that's kind of what I want to do with YouTube, is have special playthroughs that aren't on Twitch. And I just didn't feel like playing The Last of Us 2. Where did Twitch move the host button to? Twitch didn't move it. Twitch actually never had a host button. That was always better Twitch TV on desktop, that add-on. Now, as far as the mobile app, I assume it's in the same place. I'm not too sure. But what's up, Rusty? Like I said, I know you're a big fan. This is going on the YouTube page. I'm not streaming it. But I played I played for about an hour so far. It's a beautiful game. I'll give you that. So far, the only thing that I really loved about the game so far was pegging kids with snowballs, and you'll see that in the first YouTube video whenever it goes up. That was fun. I'm not gonna stream it just because I don't feel like I enjoy The Last of Us enough to do a playthrough on stream, and also because of idiot assholes. Just being totally honest, I can play Last of Us 2 and stream it on YouTube without any fear of spoilerinos. Also, apparently, Last of Us 2 streamers, a lot of them are getting bombed by like racist names and like just like racist raids and all sorts of like kiddie shit. So I just decided to not deal with that. And plus, I want to have good content on YouTube. I can't play just random ass games and put it on YouTube. But like, I want to grow the YouTube as well. So I think that's a good game to kick it off. And so yeah, I'm working on it on my free days. I'm working on getting parts recorded. Once I get about 3 or 4 parts, I'm gonna start loading up probably 3 or 4 videos a day. Or not 3 or 4 videos a day, 3 or 4 a week. And that should be up pretty soon. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm seeing a lot of mixed opinions by a lot of people I respect. We'll see. I like to give things a fresh idea and, you know, a fresh mindset without really thinking about what other people think. So, I don't hate it so far. I just, an hour in, which I know it's still super early, I just kind of think, but I'm gonna play through it all. We'll see how I feel at the end of the game. But I didn't feel like it would be a really great stream game for me, so I'm throwing it on the YouTube. And yeah, that's where we're going from there. So anyways, we're playing Superliminal tonight. looking forward to playing this. Really cool perspective puzzle game that we played the demo to until I realized that it was on Epic and I didn't want to spoil myself. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And we're going to get right into the game. So I'll know how to do like the first 3 puzzles on this, but well, I probably will forget, to be honest. If the game works. There we go. If you have seizures, you might have seizures again. That's what that told you.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt?
Yes.
Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas? Or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion?
Oh, I'm not going to read the comments.
Our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology
just by rule
provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt, we'll make your dreams come true.
All right. I hope not all my dreams. That would be terrifying. You guys don't want to look inside this llama brain. Yeah, so this was really cool. This was one of the really cool demos. This game's about perspective. And oh my god, that disappeared. All right, what does that say? Oh, I signed a confidential agreement. I will not talk about this this facility outside of this facility. It's kind of like the Fight Club. All right. Perception is reality. Grab that. Okay, I grabbed that. Look, so this game's all about, like, you can make things bigger. See how that was a really small puzzle piece on that board? Now, if you stand backwards, like, the further it is away from you, like, the bigger it is, right? So it just keeps getting bigger, and you can make things bigger and continuously make pieces bigger. And so that's what this game is all about. The perspective, the puzzles of that. Consequently, you can also make things smaller, too. I think you could have done it with mono, and yeah, I just, honestly, I've got to have good content, good games to put on YouTube, too. And that just seemed to fit a really perfect, that just seemed like a really perfect thing for me to do, honestly. It seemed like the right game to do at the right time.
On falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
See, I remembered how to do that puzzle. I'm not that smart. We got through this part before, and so I'm going to know how to do the first 3 or 4 puzzles. No objects beyond this point at all times. So you have this empty room here. This will give you guys kind of an idea of what the game's all about. So, like, hey, how do I get into this room? Well, this took me forever to figure out the other day. But anyways, you can grab the block here, and then you put it there, and then you're good. You can just get through that way. But, oh no, I need the block again. Oh, shoot, I actually forgot how to do this puzzle. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I've got to make this big so I can get into this room over here. It might be big enough now. Bam.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team.
Fantastic.
Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
This is different. This room was not here before, so, I mean, I don't think this one was in the demo. It may have been. I may have just missed that. Oh, God. Oh, no, this room was definitely not in here before. So cool. Okay, all of this is new. This was not in the demo. Hold right click to rotate. Okay. Oh, I'm probably gonna use that as like a ramp, huh? Yeah. So like that. How am I going to make this bigger? All right, there you go. Oh, boy. I wonder if I could jump over. No, I think you do have to just get into here. This is a hard one. How am I supposed to get this to be that big? Oh, because that's it. You have to get like really close, and that gets big enough to get you through here. Well, not quite, but there you go. So you build a bridge like that. That's pretty cool. Yo.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream.
Ooh.
Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
Okay, so this one, I clearly need to get the block to be small enough to fit in there. There you go. What's in there? Hold up. What's in here? Am I breaking out of this joint? You would do almost 2-hour sessions just because the game's pretty beefy. Yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm trying to break those videos up into like 30 to 45 minute segments. But I'm playing 3 or 4 hours at a time. Although the other day I did just 45 minutes. And pegged children with snowballs, and that was fantastic. Please use
Warning.
other door.
You have deviated from the orientation pathway.
Oh
At
no.
the Pierce Institute, patient safety is a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
Oh my god. So I had a small can of Coke? Hang on. Can I get a big can of Coke? Well, no, on YouTube you want to break them up like that because nobody, or hardly anybody's gonna watch a 2-hour session. Nobody's gonna watch a 2-hour session. Well, some random people will, but you really want to have, really ideally 20-minute sessions, but I'm gonna have 30 to 45. You can't really do 2-hour sessions and get the kind of viewership that you want out of it. Oh my god, dude. I wish you could do this in real life. Look at this. I have a giant-ass can of soda. I'm bringing this with me. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't bring the can of soda with me. I want to bring the can of soda with me. Hang on. Oh, I can't bring the can of soda with me. Alright, so we grab that. Oh no, somebody broke this thing. That's gonna go flat before you... Very true. Wait, how am I gonna drop this in here, I wonder? Huh. I wonder if that was actually meant to be like that? I guess so. Can I bust out of here? How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Dude, how do I sneak this into the window there? Because you can't throw it. Like, I can't chunk this in there. I like this. I love this game. Like, the little bit that we played in the demo is just so good. Oh, there we go. I just had to fidget with it a little bit. No objects beyond this point. All
environments
right.
perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
I do like gift cards. People beyond this point with objects will be fined. Suspension of dream license up to 1 year. Fines from 1 lost night of sleep to 4. Damn. Be smart. Thank you for not objecting. Oh, I think I know what I gotta do. Hang on. I bet you I gotta do something like that. No? Or actually, how do I do this? Why am I not able to do this now? Like, before I was able to do this. Before I was able to grab the block and bring it in with me. Oh, look at that. Okay. Alright. Kobe! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I think I gotta make this big enough to where I can see it from, like, up at the top. Like, I'm gonna have to make this thing giant. How I'm gonna do that, I don't know. How can I make this big enough to go up here? God, this game's so frustrating. I know I have to get it up here. No doubt whatsoever, but... But how do I make it big enough to... You can't shoot this. So I somehow have to make this big enough. Like, what I want to do is get it... What I think I want to do is I want to get it to where I can at least see it over the top of this rim here. And then that way I can grab it from here and put it on there. But I don't really understand how I'm going to accomplish that. Well, I guess I got it kind of close. I just can't get it quite enough. And then as soon as I get it, God, it's small again. Alright, this puzzle sucks. How do I get this thing? Oh? Maybe? No, I'm still not going to be able to see it. Like, that seems as big as I can make it. Oh, now it's small again. Ah. Anybody has any ideas? Feel free to shoot them over to your boy, White Llama Poo Poo. Or maybe... Oh, man. I was hoping that somehow I can make it, like, go into the window there. Yeah, you definitely can't bring it through. Can I glitch the game, maybe? Here's an idea. Play Last of Us 2. No. Let's see here. Wait, can I place that? Suddenly, I gotta wonder. You did try. I don't know how to make this big enough to be seen out here. Like, I want to grab it from there, and I don't see how I can do that. This puzzle is getting on my last nerves. I need smart people stat. Oh, God. This is like the worst feeling in the world is when you get stuck in a puzzle game. Like, when things are going really well for a while, and then all of a sudden you get to that one puzzle where you're just like, I don't know. I have no idea. You know what I'm really looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the day where I have like 7 million viewers, and I can be like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. And then like 12-year-olds just start spamming, Llama, you're supposed to do this. Oh my God, why is he so bad at video games? Llama, hey, listen. I imagine they all sound like that fairy from Ocarina of Time. That's how all 12-year-old. Can you make it big enough to stand on and then grab it closely to make it bigger to get you higher up? Can you make it big enough to stand on it and then grab it closely? I think if you grab it while you're standing on it, you're just going to fall to the floor. Ugh. Yeah, you just fall to the floor if you stand on it. Oh my God. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that. Does Twitch not allow you to upload video? Yeah, they do. I can upload those to Twitch as well. Thing is, I want to encourage people to go to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube page so that I can grow the YouTube page and move people from YouTube to Twitch and vice versa. So I'm not really sure I would do that. I kind of want people to go to my YouTube. Here we go. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that puzzle, but, you know, I'll take it. Now, in 2020, you cannot grow your stream by just doing Twitch. Unless you're, like, the best player in the world at one video game. Like, you have to have communities all over. You cannot grow without doing multiple. Not possible. Not possible in 2020. What in the hell is all this stuff? There's, like, fruit and... Oh, hey. I have no idea where I just... Okay. Wait, what? There's nothing to grab in this room. Well, that's a problem. What? Well, now what am I supposed to do? There's nothing in this room. Can I make, like, the wall smaller and then, like, jump through? I really don't see how this is possible. Also, I really don't... Oh, that's opening that door. So I've got to get 2 boxes somehow. Wait a minute. Is there anything that I can grab that way? No. Oh, God. I don't know what to do. Like, this is not a situation like the box room. I legitimately don't see the answer to this puzzle. Let me out of here. I mean, clearly this room, you weren't supposed to bring an object into the room with you, because that little barrier there would not have allowed it. Let me in! Oh, no. Oh! Look at that. Okay. So now what? Oh! You know what I'm supposed to do? I need to make this thing to bridge all of this so that it's pressing both buttons simultaneously. Okay. Now I'm thinking with portals. Oh god, I don't know how I'm gonna make this big enough though. Here we go. Is that big enough? No. I need this thing to be massive. I need this to be just brutally massive. Aha. Stop it. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I need this somehow to span these two. Wait, do I though? Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna need that to span both of them. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Not even close. Like, it's frustrating because I know exactly what I need to do. But yet doing it is... Oh, this is so frustrating. How do I do this? Just too small. Get over there. Oh, you son of... I'm gonna need you to get big enough to land on... I don't understand. I was really hoping that would work. Oh my god. Can I like lay this down? It doesn't look like it. I can only spin it because I thought if I laid it flat, maybe I could get it, but like it doesn't look like I can rotate it on a vertical axis. I can only rotate it horizontally. So if I could somehow get this shadow. Oh, this puzzle, man. What's really frustrating about puzzle games is when you know the solution, but you can't figure out how to actually do it. Look at that, so close. Like knowing exactly what to do, and then not quite being able to get what you need done. Can I, like, punch this down? Okay. I need that door open somehow. I need this to lay across both of these things. Oh, I think I may have this. Nope. Oh, go before it falls. I don't know if it's gonna fall, but I totally got it. Yes. Puzzle solved.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation.
All right, recognize me.
You did it.
Yay.
To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Wait, the final doorway is a brick wall. It's another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. What is back there? Dude, I want to go. Oh. Oh, look at this. We're going to break out of this joint. Hang on. Oh, I'm going to break out of this joint. Wait, how do I break out of this joint? I want to break out of this joint. Gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free, Lord somebody. Okay. Can anybody find me? Oh, I guess I'm not breaking out of this prison cell. And I wonder how I can get through here. Unless I could, like, sneak in through there. Oh! Oh, snap! I'm breaking out of here! I want to break free! Who knew that this game was gonna be like a Queen themed show? I want to break free. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. All right, this is kind of like in Portal, where you finally break out of the lab. Except Oh, I woke up out of my dream. That was so cool. I like that. That was awesome. And my Siri is talking to me. I was like, who's that lady's voice that's behind me in my room? I was getting excited there for a moment. Nah, it was just the Amazon Fire Cube trying to talk to me. That's actually kind of cool that, I don't know. Have you guys ever had the kind of dream where, like, you're falling and you wake up in the middle of falling in your dream and it feels like your body falls onto your body? That was kind of what that was right there. I wonder if I'm still in a dream, though. Maybe it's like another level of dreaming. And we're not actually awake right now. That would be crazy. I'm gonna get a red soda, actually. Yeah. Now, I'll know that this is a dream. Yeah, this is definitely a dream. Because, look, the soda can get bigger. So... And I'm taking this with me, by the way. So we're definitely still in a dream, even though they're trying to make it seem like we're awake. Now, this room was in the demo. Not the dream section, but you just kind of like go straight over here. Yeah. Well, no, it's not the exact room. It's just kind of the same room. I don't remember what to do here, though. Exit temporarily moved. Okay. Let's go through here. Oh, look at that. It's a tiny door. I bet you I'm supposed to get through that. Maybe not. I think that might actually have been where we came from. This game just mind fucks you like over and over again. It's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna throw that door away. I hope I don't need that door, but I just threw it away. Oh god, I probably totally need that door. Actually though. No, I guess maybe. See, I don't think you're supposed to just set this up here. I don't think that was the answer. Oh, shoot. Oh, look at that. Okay. Dude, this game, somebody was high on drugs when they made this game. No doubt whatsoever. Somebody was incredibly high on drugs. I do remember this room. So this room, you want to use this as a ramp to get out of the room. This is the room where, in the demo, I finally kind of figured out perspective. And realized what kind of a game we were dealing with. So, like, you want to kind of set things up to where you can... You don't want to do that. Is that going to be enough? There we go. Breaking out of this joint. Something about being a pirate. Order more red paint. Yeah, that would probably be good. Projection. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. I'm taking this radio with me, though.
Hello. My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are.
Wait, what?
But not to worry. We're working on it.
Okay. Well, as long as you're working on it. It's a little concerning. Oh, this room. Oh, this room is all... This room's actually completely different than the demo. They definitely changed things around. Because before, there was a mural, like, in the corner, and you had to make this block fit it. They have completely changed that around. And actually, I liked the mural better. Well, I like puzzle games, Rusty. I'm not very good at them, but... You've been watching Doctor Who. Do they have, like, the originals or just the reboot? Because, I want to watch the reboot and everything, but, like, you guys know how weird I am. Like, I started with the 1960s, and I started watching those, and I feel like even though I know you totally could watch the reboot and get everything, like, I just didn't, I felt dirty doing that. So I ended up starting in the 60s. Got a long way to go, needless to say. Yeah, I actually liked the demo room better. You had like this vase of flowers that you ended up having to set up, and they may still have that in this. In fact, here it is. Okay, never mind. This is the vase of flowers room. I don't care about the older. That was my problem with the older series. Absolutely, like I totally get that. I still find myself wanting to watch the ones that I can watch, you know. Okay, so this room was really freaking cool. So you have to set this up to make, because if you see this is just a painting on a wall, and then that painting kind of extends here. So you have to kind of like make the room all fit together and make a table as though it's 3D. Then the table comes up here. Now you have a vase, and that vase makes another cube. Now, I grabbed this cube. I guess I got to use both cubes. But anyways, there you go. And if I can get the right perspective, there you go. And now we have another cube. Oh, because this one has steps. That's why we needed that one. This was the room that made me really love the demo. At this point I was just like, wow, this game's probably pretty special. And I still feel that way. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. This is kind of absurd. Options, audio. We'll just turn the music just a touch down. All right, so at this point, everything is new to me. You're one of those people that if you can't watch it all, you won't watch what there is. You feel like, well, see, like, I don't want to watch the reboot and then them have callbacks to different things where it's just kind of like, to like the former fans of the show. And so I'm like, okay, I want to watch everything there is available. So, oh God, I don't see what in the hell am I trying to do here? I can see I'm trying to make an exit door. How am I going to make an exit door out of this? Yeah, but reboots still do that. Like, you know how, like, reboot video games, they'll have, like, little bitty things, like notes and shit, and, you know, little, like, fan service to the fans, even if it's a reboot? Well, shows do that, too. I mean, it may be, like, super subtle, but they do it. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to make this into a door? I need, like, smart people. Rusty, you're just not cutting it. No, I'm kidding. I pulled the fire alarm. I don't think that did anything, but I bet you the fire alarm is probably like a trophy or something. Pull all the fire alarms, and you get a cookie. Cookie. I may go out for lunch tomorrow before stream. But by the way, so I was saying this in the intro for those of you that missed it. I'm on vacation till next Tuesday. I'm planning on definitely doing some long streams Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Follow my Twitter as well as be in our Discord if you want to know exact starting times. It's really just going to depend on what time we finish each night and what time I wake up. But you started this game. You finished this game. Okay, jeez. My idea is maybe you need to get up on the other ledge for a different perspective. I think you're actually probably right. I just don't... Excuse me? I don't think that's going to have anything to do with it. I don't see anything that I can... The problem is I don't see anything I can grab. Oh, unless I can do that. It's exactly what you have to do. You have to get that perspective. All right, Rusty can stay for at least a little longer. You're not voted off the island. But got another bit of a problem. Perception is reality. Look up. Unless I need to take this. Or do I need to be on the other side, I wonder? I mean, I can get taller. I can get a bigger perspective. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that would really do anything. No, not really. Let's try looking at it from the other angle. Just in case. I don't think this is going to be right. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be right. You're definitely going to have to be on the other side. I'm so enamored by this game. Like, it gives me the Portal vibes, even though it's not a Portal game. If that makes any sense. Like, it's quirky, it's fun, it's different. I don't like puzzles where it's like, find 16 different keys for this one door, and then magically come up with the combination to solve it and get through. Like, I don't like those kind of puzzles. What is this? Oh, this has something to do with the door. Hang on. This oh, yeah. How cool is that? How cool is that? That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is awesome.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are.
Okay.
We still don't know.
Oh.
But please keep moving forward.
Yeah, you got half of the puzzle right.
Frequent updates to being reminded.
I got the other half.
Lost.
And together we solved it. We're like the Young Bucks. On our own, we kind of suck. But together, we make an adequate tag team. Oh god, this looks difficult. Oh, look. So you already see this, so you know you're going to have to make a cube somehow. And that cube will let me get on the ledge. Oh, and there's going to be a pawn here too. So you got to so we're going to have to get high enough to so we're going to have to get on this ledge, create this pawn. I don't know what we're going to do with the pawn. Oh, look at that. I wonder if that has something to do with anything. So somehow there we go. All right. And then got a pawn. Oh, look at that. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Look at that. I don't think this is outside. I think that this is a studio. And we're actually inside. Alright, here we go.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you.
Oh, no.
But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them.
It should.
Will all of this work? Absolutely.
I like the banter there. Alright, what do we got? We got a moon. We've got 2 open windows here, too. That's something to pay attention to, I think. Got an empty room. And we will be getting back to Final Fantasy IV tomorrow, by the way. There's a chance I'm going to play Song of Horror on Saturday, but I haven't decided yet. All 5 chapters of that game is finally out, or are finally out, and I haven't played any of them, but I wanted to wait until all the chapters were out to play it. I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Oh my god, I can grab the moon. I just grabbed the moon. And I have to make this big enough to be able to play the record player, which was on the moon.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
This game's a mind fuck.
That this elevator does not wake you up.
This is insane.
Please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant.
Uh-oh.
As we will no longer have any way of controlling it.
Uh-oh.
For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
What? They want me to punch my parents in the face. Okay. I can do that. Am I supposed to, like, break out of this joint? Hang on. Or maybe I... Yeah, I really don't see what I gotta do here. So that was clearly open just to grab the moon. I don't think that we can just jump out of here. Maybe I need to... Well, I'm not going to be able to bring this outside the room, am I? Nope. We do have a can of soda. Hold up. We have, like, a bunch of things. I didn't realize there were all these objects on the thing. Hang on. So I saw another cardboard door thingamajigger. Aha! Look at that! Okay, that's cool. This is clever. Okay. So I grabbed this off of the thing. That is pretty damn clever. And then I can make a doorway out of this. I'm in love with this game. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. It's so trippy, though. Don't get lost. Beer fund, $5 from Dakota. Regular person, 3 to 5 dreams per night. Don't meet sister-in-law. Uh-oh. What if there's a fire in the elevator? That would be a problem. All right, we're going to go in. Seize the day. Oh, the French. We all know them. Oh, I couldn't read that. So apparently we're in our subconscious right now in a dream state, and they're trying to find us to get us out. So I bet you we're still dreaming. I bet you we are still dreaming. It's like Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray. All right, let's get out of here. I bet eventually I'm going to need a soda from that thing.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol.
Oh no.
You will rectify this failure immediately.
What if like, I wonder if there is a way to cheese it to where you can get here faster than everybody else. Alright, so we clearly got to get on that ledge somehow, so let's see what we can grab here. Curators only. What do we got here? Wiring diagram. I hope I don't need to know anything about that. Perception is reality, March 1991. Your friendly doctor. P.S. We'll get through this. Okay. It's about 10:30 on that clock. Can't grab the old PC monitor. Ah, here we go. Can I grab that? Nope. All right, let's get out of here. You know what? Let me bring the dice with me. It might be a good companion cube. Oh yeah, we definitely could use that because we're gonna have to use both of these as like a ladder. So boom and boom. Now I'm gonna bring both of these. I'm bringing both of them with me. Oh, there's 3 of them now. What if I gotta like juggle cubes now? Well, that's not good. Huh. It's like police tape across this, but I can't grab it and get through. I wonder what this has to do with anything. Walk through it. No. It says something about falling to the left. Wonder if that's a clue. Wet floor. Well, we definitely don't want to go down here. I actually think that you would soft lock yourself if you went down here. Because we wouldn't have access to the dice. What? Wait, how did that work? What? Huh? Wait, where in the hell am I? What? Wait a minute.
Professional tip: the average adult can only
I
withstand
don't understand
3 to 5
that.
dreams per night. Once this threshold
Oh, well.
is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol.
Oh, that's not good.
Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
Okay. Alright, I gotta make this big. I'm pretty sure I just cheesed this. Oh, you can't bring these through here? Okay. Oh. Oh, so my brain is starting to turn into mush. That's what they're trying to tell me. This way? Okay, so I don't think we were supposed to grab that. Okay, cool. What? And that goes sideways. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Unless I need to grab that grate, maybe. Nope. Oh, hey. See that pawn? I wonder what that's all about. That's got to have something to do with something. The pawns are alive. But there's no pawn on this one. Oh, wait a minute. I don't feel like I was supposed to make that jump. but I don't see any other way to do that.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions.
Hey,
Please
Crimson.
exit this dream as soon as possible.
Dude, so the more we get through this game and we're in weirder dream states, I think like more weird stuff is going to happen. That's pretty cool. Is this the ventrilo voice? Yes. I gotta make a ramp and then somehow get up this. Oh my god. What? Holy shit, I made that so big. Okay, I think I might be able to climb this. There we go. I actually think that's how you're clearly supposed to make a ramp out of it. I just may have made an easier ramp. Right. Where's this supposed to go? Oh. Okay. Whoa! Shit. What? Alright, let's go. What do we got here? Testers so far: Jonas Dawson, Arthur Willis, JoJo Smith, Bart Simpson. You are here. Emotions, expectations highly affect dreams, dream layers in the mind. People only dream of ordinary objects. Boring. Is that true? Oh, this is different. Feeling lucky? So are we. Colloculus Casino and Amusements. Man, I want to go to a casino. Like, I know they're opening, but, like, without the poker room. Like, some poker rooms are opening, but with the virus and everything, I just don't feel comfortable going yet. All right. We have made it to another dream. 5 a.m. It was 3, now, and then it went to 4, and now it's 5. Go to the casino, win some COVID. Ding, ding, ding.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt.
Aw.
Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Okay. What kind of horrors await? Oh, this seems scary. This would be the scene out of a horror game. Are we having a nightmare? I think we're going into the nightmare phase of this game. Was that Winnie the Pooh? I think this may be the nightmare section, because we've been dreaming all this time. And now I think we're having a scurry dream. Which would be pretty damn cool, actually, by the way. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, we're definitely having a nightmare. There's blood on the floor. Wow, this game has taken a turn for the worse. Well, let's follow the blood. Whoa! I didn't expect to be playing a horror game. Did not expect a horror game whenever I signed up for this. Hello? Oh. Oh. Oh god, Saul, don't remind me. Oh my god, we are literally playing a horror game. Monday, murder. Tuesday, murder. Wednesday, murder. Thursday, murder. Friday, murder. Saturday, murder. Sunday, beans. Oh, that's cool. Don't forget about the beans. Wait, where in the hell am I supposed to be going now? Rad rum. Rad rum. Rad rum. Hey, Jacktastrophe, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. We are playing a puzzle game named Superliminal. Right now, it's only on the Epic Store. It is coming to Steam, I think, pretty soon. Super cool game if you like puzzle games. I like puzzle games. I'm just terrible at them. Wait a minute. What? What the? Where am I? But right now we're in a dream state. Well, the whole game you're in a dream state. Right now we are in a nightmare. So this is not a horror game, but this particular level is. Die, 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 die. Oh, diet. Oh, this is so funny. This game is very well written. This game, like, everything is so much fun about this. You're just like, die, 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 diet. This game is amazing. Still having beans on Sunday, by the way. I don't want to follow the blood anymore. Okay, we're gonna follow the blood. Stop it. Ah! Okay. Well, I don't want to go in there. Actually, you know what? I want to go in there. Okay. I don't want to go in there. I don't have any, like, grabbable oh, look at that. Look at this. Oh, God. What if beans are the killer? Mr. Bean is the killer. Look at this. This is pretty cool. So you gotta, like, look in the darkness to see where you're supposed to go. Alright, what do you gotta tell me, Doc?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. The kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
Yeah, could you get me out of this horror game, though? Oh, I don't feel so good. There's a face beyond that door. Oh my God, what if it's a mannequin? We found out, I forget what the name of it was, but there actually is a phobia. That is the fear of mannequins, and I have that. You've been eating less junk food and a lot more snacks, a lot more salads. Like, that's good. I should probably do that, but, you know, I like food. Oh my God, it's a mannequin. Oh no. Oh, it's a pawn. It's a pawn. It went on this chest. Oh God. Diet soda. The writing by this team, like, not even the dialogue. The dialogue's really good, but just the different visual humor, it's really, really well done. Automatonophobia, yeah, that's it. So I have automatonophobia. Oh. I love this game. I love this game so much right now. I'm gonna walk into the darkness. I'm gonna walk backwards into the darkness. Oh. That's actually exactly what you were supposed to do. I'm a genius.
Warning.
I keep
You
thinking
are
Mr.
advised to
Rogers'
subject
Neighborhood is
yourself
gonna
to
be
explosive
playing
mental overload by
whenever that
descending into
chime
additional dreams,
happens.
but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Wait, we're in a dream within a dream? Gog! Gog! It's Inception. There's screws out there. How am I supposed to get through here? Let me out. Oh. I got this. I don't think that really helps me all that much. You would hate the first episode of the rebooted Doctor Who? Oh, yeah? Dude, I saw on Disney Plus they're gonna be releasing Hamilton soon. I'm super excited about that because I still haven't I love musicals. Full disclosure, I love musicals. Les Mis being my favorite all-time musical. I still haven't been able to see Hamilton yet, so I've been wanting to see that. Okay, there's something I got to do with this, but I'm not understanding what exactly I got to do with this. I'm a little stumped on this puzzle. I haven't really been stumped too much in this game, except for maybe like one room here or there. I can't hang this on the wall. Like my initial thought was maybe if I hung this on the wall, it would be like an exit sign. Wait, what? There's a whole room over here. Oh, yeah? Well, you know, they gotta milk that money. I'm literally using this as a flashlight. I don't trust walking over this, by the way. Alright, we're out. There's blood all over the floor. What if it turns out to be just ketchup? Oh. Oh, I gotta make this look like a actual door, maybe? No. No, I can't go through there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point Disney just buys things just so other people can't make money. Like, they don't care about making money. They just care that you don't make money. Oh, hey. Hey, look at that.
Did you know
so that's part of the game.
Multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
That knife just disappeared. I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about where that knife went off to. This is so fun, dude. This is the best game ever. Idea. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh no, it's an IKEA. Wait a minute, are we alright now? Are we no longer in murder zone? Hey, I think we're out of murder zone. We made it through. We're alright. Some avocado penises right here. Too many, how many really? Order longer freezer flaps. Biggest question, which is the real one? Need to sleep. Promotes heart health, anti-cancer, blood sugar regulation, potassium, anti-inflammatory. Why? Self-doubt, worthlessness. Okay. Enjoy avocados! Alright, we made it through our nightmare. Welcome to my nightmare. You're gonna like it. Oh my god. Look how many clocks there are. Ah! Turned off all of them. This is a relatively shorter game. I read that it's like 2.5 hours. But for us, that probably means about 5. bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. So I've had like 5 dreams, and they said once you get to 5 dreams, your brain just starts just being melted. Oh, you can't even grab those. Hey. Oh. Yeah, I think my mind is melting. Okay. Did I watch the Cyberpunk's 2077 stream? No, I was at work. I wasn't able to see it yet. Plus, I'd kind of want to not spoil myself. I did see that Co-Carnage and Jesse Cox are going to be part of Cyberpunk 2077. Like, they actually have characters in the game. And I think that's really cool. Like, that shows, like, where streaming is at in 2020, where it's more mainstream than not. And I think it kind of shows the like the path that that streaming is going. Also, suck it, nerds. I'm already in a video game. Or at least lore about me is in a video game. So.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Oh no! All the alarm clocks are going nuts. Okay, my brain is fried now. In the game. Wait, how am I supposed to get up there exactly? Oh, I gotta use this as like a... Wait, how do I make this bigger? Now we have a giant alarm clock. You gonna continue Final Fantasy IV after this? Depends on what time we wrap up. I definitely am gonna be doing long streams tomorrow through Sunday, which is gonna be pretty much all Final Fantasy. Maybe a random horror game on Saturday. We'll see. Just kind of depends on how I feel. I don't really know what all we're gonna play. I just know that every stream's gonna be like, my goal is like 8 to 12 hours every day, Friday through Sunday. Yeah, I like him a lot. I don't watch as much now that I don't really watch as much YouTube. I know he has a Twitch stream, but I don't really get to watch Twitch streams all that much. I really don't. My guess is that I have to make this into like a staircase, but I don't know. I might be able to make it this way. Hang on. Boom. Look, my cursor is now a smiley face. I just realized that. My mouse is now a smiley face. Subnautica might as well be a horror game. Subnautica was fun. I didn't play a ton of it. Huh? Oh, maybe I have to get, like... I was gonna say maybe I was supposed to get the apples off of this thing. But I'm not sure how possible that is. Oh, can I roll this off? Hell yeah. Too many grannies. Something you never heard me say before. You can never have too many grannies. Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll off. Please? Okay, you've got... What? apparently I can make things... Apparently I have Jedi powers where I can make everything go back into it again. Oh, I gotta get an apple up here. Oh, I bet you these fans have something to do with it. Take an apple by a fan and see if you can cut it up. I'm sure. Well, actually, I can't even move these. I can't even move these. Oh, I see what. Hang on. Maybe if I make enough of these. You guys think that maybe this will roll up the thing? No, it definitely will not. Somehow I've got to get an apple up that hill. I don't see how that's possible. This skip is suitable for general waste only. Do not put hard fill. Exceeded the overweight will be charged at the council transfer station rates. Do not overload above the side or past the end of the skip. While inside the skip is the responsibility of the hirer. I don't think that has anything to do with us. Yeah, so I no longer can, like, grab objects, apparently. Go. That's how you got to do it. But I don't know how you're going to get that to go up the hill. See, like, I don't see how that... Like, I get it. This is all going over here now, but... But how do I get this up the hill? That doesn't make much sense to me. Oh boy. A little confused here. I wish I could get one of these pieces over here, but you can't. Oh, hello. I have no idea how I got this thing up the hill. I have no idea how that worked out. Okay, I'm gonna need a bigger apple. Because these apples can't get across here. How did I get... Oh, hang on. Ah, it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol.
Okay.
You will not receive these messages.
Damn.
They would not make sense regardless.
Noted. How am I supposed to get up there? I don't see any sign. Oh, here we go. Oh, so you gotta, like... I see. I see how that works. I understand these puzzles now. So, like, when you grab them from further away, yeah, they split up, but they still will show up over where you are. You just have a little bit less control now. I really want to read that, but I can't zoom in. Where are we? Oh, there's the knife.
Attention.
Oh, no,
Dr.
that's not a
Pierce
knife.
continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake.
doctor
I can
school.
help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the Somnosculpt Welcome Experience, team of your care leader, patient years 10 development. Condition struggle you whatever with? Professional invention.
Yoda, is that
Science
you?
with cutting, a tomorrow can bright. And buts, no ifs, or look good.
So what's happening is, so as I have multiple dreams, they've talked about how like the most humans usually have is like 3 to 5 dreams a night, and beyond that, like your brain gets fried. I don't know how true that science is, but in this game, we've had many more dreams than 5. So everything's starting to slush together. Everything's starting to break. We got to get out of this dream, or we're just gonna be completely messed up. Relaxation room. I think we're gonna go there. Oh, do we get to watch a movie? Oh, I want to go in there. Hang on. Hang on.
Years ago.
I feel at peace. Okay, nothing's happening. This is a boring movie.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Okay. Wait, why am I... Oh. Where am I going? Oh, I think we're in a maze now. Ah! Oh, can I go in this little house? Oh, snap. I'm going to be able to go into this little house. I got to make it into a big house, though. I got to make it into a giant house. Meow. Okay. It's pretty cool that they do that with no loading screens. I don't know how they do that, actually. That's kind of crazy. Oh, that was the loading screen. Okay, here we go. I gotta get in that room right there. I don't know how we're gonna do that either. I think I gotta get super tiny somehow. Well, how am I gonna get super tiny? Maybe if I make the house bigger. Hang on. It's not that we're oh my god, I'm in an episode of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's not that we're getting bigger or smaller. It's that the room is getting bigger. Okay, well, I'll take this. Would you like to play a game? No, I really wouldn't.
Hello, my
Oh,
name is Dr.
we're going back
Glenn
into a
Pierce.
nightmare again.
In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic.
Um.
If this is not the case,
no.
you may be receiving this message in error.
I think I am. Because I do believe... I don't know if I needed to jump that or not. Oh, that's that. I thought somebody was going to be, like, hanging there. Alright, I gotta get in there somehow. Oh, it's a Jenga thing. Look at that. So I gotta make a giant fan to blow down the Jenga tower. Oh, it's getting very loud in here. Come on, Jenga tower, go down. There she goes. All right, for real though, let's make this quiet because that's a little bit out of hand. All right. I don't think that was supposed to go up there. I think we may actually be screwed. I think this glitched over here, and I don't think there's any way for me to get up. Oh no! Oh no! I think we glitched the game, and now I'm not gonna be able to get through here. Parkour! Parkour! Yes! There we go. I got it. I knew there was an angle I could get. I know that's not what the game intended, though. Wait, what? Okay. Can I open this? No. So this doesn't change, like the image inside doesn't change. Oh. Okay. Apparently that's what I was supposed to do. All right. We are in a bathroom. A very golden bathroom. You could say golden showers all around.
Hello. My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me.
Okay.
The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity.
I agree with that.
It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
I will try not to. Thank you for the life lessons, sir. I appreciate you. Alright, I definitely got to get through that door. Oh! Whoa! Can I get through here? Hang on. Can I get through here if it's upside down? I guess not. I guess you actually do need it to be right side up. Gonna get me through there. Thank you. I feel like I've cheesed half this game, by the way. Like, where I have the right solution, but I'm not supposed to be getting through some of these doors. And I just do it anyway. Oh, hey. Wait a minute. Well, you can't get through that. Like, I'm not gonna be able to make this big enough in here. There's no way. There's not enough room. I really don't. I don't think I've screwed myself. I just don't understand what I'm doing right now. Oh. Oh! Y'all saw what happened there, right? So I moved this into the air duct, and then I went back out the door. This door, so this was originally in this big room over here, right? So when I pulled this over, I went back out the original door that I went into this object, and because I put this in the air duct, now I'm small within the air duct. And I'm moving really slow because you can't walk too fast this way. Now the question is, yeah, I totally see what I just did, actually. That's pretty cool. So we originally went through this door in the other room. So then I grabbed it while we were in the air duct and went back through the original door that we had gone through, which was this door, which led us into this air duct. It's hard to explain, but at any rate, that's what we did. And now I think I'm coming through here now. I hope I'm coming through here. Oh God, what if I'm wrong? Dude, you cannot run in this. If you are small, you walk very, very slow. My hope is that... Oh God, I can't get through here. Uh-oh. I may be screwed, actually. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I can get through... Oh, here we go. We're all right. But wait, I came through here before. Oh, I don't think we're doing the right thing. I don't think we're in the right place. And now I'm small. And this is as fast as I can go. There's no way this is the right answer. Not a chance that this is the right answer. I don't think so, anyway. Unless there's like a hole here that I can fall in now. That's very possible that whatever this is, maybe I can go through it. It doesn't look like it, though. No. Let's reset to checkpoint. I think I screwed that up somehow. Or did I? See, if I would come in here tiny, is there a place that I could go?
Hello.
As
My
tiny
name
me?
is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature.
Doesn't look like
or
there's
the
anything in
eventual loss
here.
of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
But I think we had the right idea at one point. Because there's actually nothing in this room. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get to that. I gotta get up there somehow. So I think we're gonna have to use this to get up there. I know exactly what I have to do. So yeah, I really did screw myself earlier. That is definitely what happened. Get in the thing. Trying to figure out how I can get in this now. Need it a little bit smaller. God, not that small. I wish I could crawl in it. If they let you crouch in this game, this would be so much better. Because this is kind of hard at times. But anyways, so now we're in the air duct. So now what I need to do is set this guy. I kind of want this to be a little bit smaller. Because I want to do that. And then this will bring me up here. Where I want to be really careful because I don't want to jump off that. Anyways, that's what I needed to do from the beginning.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway,
I'm actually
we're
making
now
really
heading in
good
the right
progress.
direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Looks like I got to get through that. If I had to take a guess, I would say that is the answer. But I got to make kind of like a stairway. I don't think that I can actually make that jump, maybe. Oh, I kind of think I know what I got to do here. Hang on. I think I got to get on top of this. Means I got to make this small. Well. Yeah, I got to make kind of like a staircase, but I think it's going to be a series of multiple jumps. No, it's not. Hang on. I know exactly what I got to do. Watch this. So, we got to make this big enough. I think I should be able to make this jump. Maybe not, but... No. Okay. I gotta stack them on top of each other. No, yeah, that would work. That would definitely work. Gotta stack them on top of each other. That is cheese. that is definitely not what the game intends you to do. I mean, maybe it is, but I don't know. I find it hard to believe. Oh no. Ah! There we go. Oh shit, look at this. A giant chessboard. Okay. Where is this gonna lead? So I gotta make this big. I probably didn't have to make this long run here, but it'll work. See, that's too small. That should be big enough. There we go. 5 to 6 dreams is the absolute limit. What's the emergency protocol to the emergency protocol? Volume of a cuboid, long volume, blah, 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 blah. Don't see anything interesting there. Oh, it's a kitty cat. I love this game. I think that they... Oh my god, look at the loading percentage. Even the loading screen is messed up. We just loaded 1,000% of a video game. Pretty sure the computer's gonna explode in a moment. 3 a.m. again.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
Error.
Uh-oh.
Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
I don't like seeing that blood.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration.
I am.
This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions.
I am very scared right now. Am I gonna be stuck in a dream forever?
Hypothesis. Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion.
Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Uh-oh. We gotta wake up.
Improved hypothesis.
Uh-oh.
Patient requires additional somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
I'm not emergency destroyed. Oh no.
Instruction. Continue with somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted.
Oh no.
This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Oh, hey. I'm back here. I'm feeling good because like I took a nap before stream today, which normally I don't get to do on my midweek streams, but since I'm taking vacation tomorrow and Monday, I was able to actually do that. Oh god. My brain is completely destroyed now. Am I ever gonna get out of this place? Just wake up, Llama. You just gotta wake up, Llama. Oh god. Oh no. Did I just die? Oh god. Ah! What is happening to me? Ah! You gotta get out of this place. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, hey. I got out of this place. The visuals of this game, just like the different things that you can see. I thought that was a hot dog, but it's a carrot. A lot of people eating carrots over here. Okay, what? I really want to see how this game ends. I'm really excited to see where we... Uh-oh. The walls are closing in, guys. Let me out of here. Hearing planes randomly. Oh. Oh. Okay, I don't know what they want me to do with that. Can I... Oh, hey.
Hello.
I have no
My name
idea
is
what
Dr.
just happened.
Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnosculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Please don't. This music makes me think we're near the end. There's a chess piece over there. Oh! My brain is my brain is done for. What is happening right now? Oh, I don't feel so good, Mr. Tony Stark. Oh god. Oh, can I walk towards that? Well, I wish I could, but apparently I can't. Okay, this... Oh, God. My perspective is shot. I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay. Okay, whatever you say, Gabe. Let me through here. Yeah?
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Thankfully, I played Minecraft Hopper thing where you had to, like, fall down a really cool perspective thing, so Somehow I gotta make this into a block. Oh, maybe not. The game knew I was gonna do that and got me to the exact position I needed to be. The game is really good at like, it knows where you're gonna be going. Which I guess it's kind of obvious just because you only have one way to go. Wait, what? Okay. I'm getting out of here. Immediately. Exit temporarily moved. Oh, to here? Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay. Down. 3 west, 3 east. Okay. 4 west, 4 east. 5 west, 5 east. Alright, we're out of here. We're out of here. Breaking out of this dream joint. Oh, this is like the final quiz to see if you've learned anything. Uh-oh. Where'd the block go? Oh. Alright, game. I'm smarter than you.
Finally, while we respect
Am I really going to
the
beat a whole
progress of
puzzle
every
game without
patient,
mono here?
You must understand that it is possible to
I didn't know that was
completely
possible.
exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
What? Oh, I gotta get this to somehow line up. Ah. Okay. Can I take that with me? I can. Okay. But I can't take it with me here. Back in bed. All right. Get out of here. Got us a block. Whoop. This is so cool. This is amazing. I love this. This way. This way. Oh boy. That way? Okay. This way. This way. This way. This way. I have no idea what I'm doing here. That way? Okay. Hey, Xavier. What's up, buddy? How you doing? New Pooter. Nice. It's a good one? Good gaming PC? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This reminds me of like Ocarina of Time Woods, where you never have any idea where you're going. Oh, hey, I bet you I gotta go there.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching
Download how I hear you.
destabilizing dream weight.
Xavier, if you like puzzle games, highly recommend this one. This is a good game. It's a complete mindfuck. But it's so worth it. StairCon. Oh, that would be a really cool con. Featuring guest speakers from across the stair building world. This year's exciting topics include proper flooring support, pitch lines for your pitch lines, advances in railing design, getting stairs for your stairs. Is curved the new straight? Know your nosing. Oh my god, am I free? I'm in a... Oh my god, this is a really big parking lot. Wait, how am I supposed to know where I'm assuming that it's going to tell me where... Like, it's eventually going to flash away. Yeah. Oh, look at that! That was just a painting. 3K right? Oh, nice, dude. Nice. It's not yet quite time for me to reinvest in a PC. I mean, I have a 1080 Ti and an i7 7700K. So I think I'm still going to be pretty good for a few years. But, you know, if our government I'm not getting political here, but if our government decides to give us some more money, I might look into into a better PC. Use this as a streaming PC. That's my goal. Eventually I want to have a streaming PC as well as a gaming PC. I also want to have a DSLR camera one day. That's a goal of mine. Ooh, hey, here we go. I think we might be close to the end. This is not a super long game. So I wouldn't spend like 30, 40 bucks on it. I don't know how much it is on Epic right now. Full disclosure, I did receive a free copy of this game.
It appears you have entered the Somnascal.
But as always, if I receive a free copy of a game, I'm free to give my honest opinion, and I always do. This game is fantastic.
Patients do not have access to this dream.
Reminder, call Jungles Management, music too dang loud, send a Burn Curry, shipments of food coming here. Ask if they can hand out flyers for testing. Also, ask Rice and Medical for increased canister. Oh, look. Oh, I bet you I need to go into one of these places. Yeah, I gotta go in there. I was hoping that I could go into this nightclub right here, but apparently that's not a thing.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Am I supposed to go in here? Guess I was. No, that doesn't do anything. That just brings you back over here. Oh, hang on. Got an idea. Hang on. Is there anywhere that I need to go with this? Because I could use this kind of like portals if there's like a specific spot that I can go. Oh. No, it doesn't look like anywhere that I can go. Can't grab that. Okay, so we can make it super small. Is there like a hole in the wall or something that I can go? Aha. I think I just figured it out. So I need this to go here. Actually, I need this to go back onto the desk. Okay. This is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to go through here, and we're going to be part of this little town here. I don't know if that was the answer, but now we're in the town. I got to get through there, don't I? No? Maybe not. That doesn't look like an open door. Or is it? That could be an open door.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Could be. There's no way this is right. I just don't see this being right in any way. Okay, this may be a puzzle that stumps me a little bit because I'm not exactly sure where they want me to go. Like, I don't know if they wanted me... I didn't see where the door would be, though. That's the thing. I'm gonna put that there and then try to go now that it's a little bit bigger than normal. And see if maybe that is a door, but I don't think it is.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols
Yeah,
may
that doesn't
not be
look like it's a
fully
door.
Implemented.
And I really don't know what to do here. Wait, we want to make this like super tiny, don't we? Alright, I'm going to make the long walk over here just to see if this is a door. I don't know if that's an opening that I'm supposed to go through, or... This doesn't feel right. And what really sucks is you have to, like, take your time to walk through if you're really small. I wish that they would let you... This would be a lot better if, like, you could run just as fast as you could when you were big. I mean, yeah, I guess it would be immersion break, but in the same light, like, you're in a dream state, you would surely be able to dream yourself going faster. So you could explain away basically anything. Bum-ba-dum-bum. My hope is that if I go into a really tiny building...
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully
If I go into a really
implemented.
tiny building, maybe... Unless I'm supposed to go in there. No, that looks like blinds. I don't see anything else that I can go in, so... One of these houses must be the right answer. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going to see, though, because now we're definitely small enough to get in there if that's a door. I don't know what else that could possibly be. I mean, that's not a normal wall. That has to be a door, right? Look how slow we're going. Jeez. I'll eventually make it, Bob. Let me through. If this is not a door, I'm going to have to restart the checkpoint because this is way too slow for us. You would think that I would go into this building, though, but since it's making all the noise.
Diagnostic warning.
No, I actually do
Paradox
think this
prevention
may be the right
protocols may not
place I'm
be
supposed to
fully
go.
Implemented.
Now that I look at it. You know what I think I was originally supposed to do? I don't think I was supposed to move that building at all. I think I was supposed to just walk through the door and be on this table as a smallman. And then walk through here, but... Maybe I might be able to make it in here. Oh god, I can't make it in here. Alright, we're gonna have to reset to checkpoint. Hopefully it's not a long checkpoint away, because... Jeez.
This is highly unusual.
Okay, so here's
It
my
appears
thought.
You have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework.
Oh god.
Patients do not have
Okay,
access
never mind
to
on
this
my
dream.
thought, because I don't know what... How did that brick wall ever go away? Wait, what? Okay, I really don't know what I have to do here. This one's tough. It's the one puzzle that I've genuinely just been stumped on. Alright, I'm gonna make this big. In the hopes that making it big will do something. I think we have to get through here in order to open the door.
Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
Yeah. So that's definitely is what that's about. And then maybe now I make it super small. Oh, I see. So that wasn't ever a door, actually. Let me fix this town up. I am so confused right now. See, that's not a way that you can get in. This may be a looky-uppy thing. I may have to look at this one up. It would be the one puzzle in the game that I would have had to look up, but I'm not seeing an answer here. I don't see anywhere that you can go with this. I mean, I'm gonna grab this. Where would I want this portal to go? Exactly. Wouldn't want that door there. Just doesn't seem like... Oh. Wait, what?
Please paradox from creating any refrain.
What the hell just happened? I have no idea.
Explosive dream overload. May result.
That was complete luck.
Overload.
Oh god. Oh god, my brain.
Overload for dream explosion. Illusion dream overcall frame.
What in the world is going on right now? I'm gonna just keep going through this door over and over again. Okay, I apparently did the right thing. There was probably some dialogue in that last section that told me, hey, you're supposed to combine that. But let's be honest, I wasn't listening to the dialogue. Am I dead? This thing says not an exit. So clearly I'm going to go through it. Oh boy. I think I'm close to waking up.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream.
Okay.
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
This is pretty cool. I have no idea what's going on right now, but it's really trippy. All right, let's go through here. Oh, we got rain. This area reminds me of the spider boss in, was it Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne? I don't remember. I think it was Bloodborne. This is so cool. Not an exit. Can't grab it. Okay, well, where is the exit? Or, what is a grabbable object? I don't know. I don't see any grabbable objects. Okay, maybe there's like a perspective thing that I have to do in order to get an object. Yeah, that looks like a perspective thing. Yeah, it looks like all of that might combine, like that shadow might combine into a box somehow. I really don't want to waste my time. No, I think all of that is just the shadows of this. So I don't think that actually is anything. Oh, hey. Wow. You can literally walk through this shadow. This game is literally made for in shadows. It's kind of crazy. Absolutely beautiful game. As far as puzzle games go, I mean, this is perfection. I can't think of very many flaws, and I don't say that very often about a game. But I think this game is just very intuitive. And frankly, it's just a lot of fun. The visuals are amazing. I think I'm going backwards, but yeah, I'm going backwards. The visuals are amazing. The puzzles make sense, which I think is always important in a, with the exception of a couple of puzzles where it's just like, oh my god, this is so trippy. But for the most part, I want puzzle games to make sense. You can have hard puzzles and still make sense. How much longer am I on for? As long as this game exists. Uh-oh, I don't know how to get in here. Oh, hey. As long as this game's still going on. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, and then the next 3 days are going to be long. Yeah, I can't recommend this game enough if you're into puzzle games. And honestly, I don't even love puzzle games. And I'm digging it, so. Now, at what price point? I don't know how much this game is going for. Given that it's probably a 2.5 to 3 hour game, I probably would pay about, at most, $15, but it's a lot of fun.
But in White Space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
What is that? Is that a cigarette? No, that's like a traffic cone or something. Ooh. Wow, this game. All right, we're going up to heaven now. Oh, no, we're not. Wait, how do I... They wouldn't let me go up the staircase. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is happening? Oh, that makes my head hurt. I don't know how that worked out. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. There's no way I'm living anymore, right? Alright, they got the French flag there. I don't know why that is. Can I maybe walk into the blue? No. Interesting. Okay, so you walk into this room, it's black and colors all over here, and then you walk... Oh no, it's the same room. So where in the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, you gotta get up there somehow. Well, how in the hell am I supposed to do that? Or did I drop? No, I dropped into the room from in there. Yeah, that's where I dropped in from. I don't see the answer to this. But I think that the cool thing about this game is you just like kind of, you keep going and eventually you stumble into the right answer. Or at least that's how it's been for me. Is there any difference? Red, blue, red, yellow. Or am I literally walking in circles? Red, blue, red, yellow. Yeah, I think I'm walking in circles. Maybe I gotta look into this room from here. I don't know. I was hoping maybe I could see something in the windows. Okay. I don't have an answer for this section. Yeah, that's just one big circle. The problem is I don't see the goal. What? I still don't see the goal, but okay, sure.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make...
I literally just walked through the window, but like it was a wall between the window. Wow, this is so cool. This may be the best puzzle game that I have ever played. And I don't say that lightly. Like, this may legitimately be the best puzzle game that I have ever played in my life. I think this actually is how you're supposed to do it. I think you fall through unless you put the pieces. That's just a guess, by the way, but I mean, I fell through before I did this, so this definitely worked. So we'll move this guy out here, and then hopefully that works. Okay, so there's a thing up there. I could make that bigger. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Actually, I don't know if that's the truth. Well, I don't see any other way to do it, but... you know what also is weird about this? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the block to be big enough to where I can jump on it as well as get on there. Well, maybe. No, I can't do that. Maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, that's not right. Is there anything... So we have wood slats on... No? Let me through there. No. I'm gonna walk around the room. Hopefully there might be like some kind of wall or something I can walk through, because I'm not gonna be able to climb on this and then get through there, I don't think. There's just no way. See, I can't I can't get that high. It's got to be something with this door here. Oh wow. That is amazing. All right. Now I can use that as a ramp. But actually, I think I'm going to need the block, too. Okay, I should be able to get on here. Jump on here. And fail. And got it. I don't know if I'm supposed to fall I guess I'm supposed to fall through this. I'm just blown away by this game. It's so good. And now, wow. And now it's a big alarm clock. Ah, I'm falling into the alarm clock. Now, any other game, I would have thought that was a glitch where I was falling through the world. This game's like, nah, that's normal. That's how it's supposed to happen. Oop, 8 a.m. I guess it's time to wake up. Who wakes up by 8 a.m.? Me. I'm up by 6 a.m. Like a sicko. Loading screens! Yeah, good game. I wonder if that's... No, we're still not done with it. Back in this room again.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
Oh, so
you see,
it was never
everyone
supposed
who comes
to.
the Institute does so
I wasn't
because
in
they
too
feel
deep.
That they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
This game has a pretty good message, too. I dig games that have good messages, positive messages to better your life. Oop, back into the room of relaxation.
Your life will always be a
So we're
struggle.
actually going back
And
through
you
my
will
dreams
always
now and
have
going back
fights.
to step one.
But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box and you overcame them.
I did that.
Because you saw things
Me.
from every angle, You understood them.
I mean, Rusty half solved one puzzle.
Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
I actually feel like I've accomplished something pretty cool by beating this game. Absolutely beautiful game. Was it the one where you have to carry the house thing? No, I figured that one. There was one earlier where, like, you had to get, like, a staircase onto, like, an upper ledge, and then you had to have a perspective to make a door that was kind of, like, smeared into the ground. And I figured the door, I figured out the door part, but Rusty figured out that you had to get on a upper platform. I actually figured out the house thing, like, right away.
Back in the real world.
Like,
Some
well,
part of
not
you
right
would
away,
say
but
that
pretty quick.
none of this was real.
Pretty
So
quick.
How could it have really meant
There's only been like one or two puzzles that actually stumped me,
just like the power of
and I didn't have to
perspective
look up
itself,
any of them.
It will have been as
I'm
real
really proud of
as
that.
you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
I think the longest I spent on a puzzle was like 10 minutes, maybe. But I mean, that's a credit to the game. The puzzles actually make sense. Really fun, really fun. I'm glad that we came across that in the game demo stream a few days ago. I highly recommend it. Again, full disclosure, I got this game for free from the devs. Thank you for that, by the way. But I would never say what I don't feel about a game. You know, I'm never asked to do that. So, yeah, I love this one. This was, I'd say 10 out of, not 10 out of 10. I never give any game 10 out of 10. As far as a puzzle game goes, 10 out of 10. You know, there were a few little minor things, like being able to walk a little bit faster when you're tiny. I would have preferred that. I mean, you can explain it away by you're in a dream state. You know, it would make sense. But otherwise, man, I mean, so good. Let's see what do they have in the option? Any like making of games or anything? No, not really. Yeah, we don't want the credits again. So yeah, that is actually gonna do it for us tonight. Short stream today, but we're gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna shoot for around noon or 1. I may go out and grab some lunch first, which would make me a little bit later than that. But the plan is I'm now on vacation until Tuesday, so my hope is to put in 3 really solid, really long streams Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to be continuing Final Fantasy IV. And yeah, I may play some different stuff on the weekend, just depending on where we're at in 4 and what kind of progress we're making. But for the most part, I kind of want to stick back to our Final Fantasy marathon. Again, if you guys aren't following the stream and you enjoyed yourself, I just ask that you consider hitting that follow button. You can see my social media, Discord, all that good stuff down below in the profile. Also, we now have a YouTube page, which I'm going to be uploading The Last of Us 2 gameplay as I go through it. I have about 45 minutes recorded right now. I need to get to it and play a little bit more. I may even play a little bit more tonight before I go to bed. And my goal is by sometime next week to start uploading Last of Us 2 playthrough to the YouTube page. Yeah. So be sure to subscribe at my YouTube page. I'll give you guys the link in the chat here. Exclamation point YouTube. Once we get to 100 subs, I can actually make it youtube.com/whitelamapoo, and that's the first and foremost goal. So doing the YouTube to try to bring people over to Twitch and you know, market the stream a little bit and just kind of get out there. And so we're gonna put unique playthroughs on there as well as past VODs and whatnot. And I'm going to take it seriously this time and really load it up. So anyways, hope you guys have a good night. I am going to host somebody up, and I will see you tomorrow probably around noon or 1. I hope you all have a good one. Bye-bye, everybody.